frankly, this with a new driver is something that matters in our family. Alright, so we have the Vantrue Nexus 4 Pro series for backup cameras that we're going to be putting in our Toyota Sequoia. Okay, now it comes in a nice box here, nice and set up. Everybody wants to do unboxing, so we'll unbox. Alright, we have our disc in here. It doesn't come with a disc. They say that you can use up to a 512 gigabyte disc. We've done our research, and Vantrue definitely puts out a decent product in that. Quick set of starting instructions. It's pretty simple. There's a front camera, a rear camera, and then the front camera on the back of it has an interior camera, so it's a 3-channel setup. And then this one plugs into the cigarette lighter. But what we'll be doing is we'll be running it off of a hardwire system and that, but we don't have that just yet. It's coming today. All right, so as you can see, all little boxes. This is going to be the charger, the rear camera, and the front camera. And then these are the cables. Then it comes with alcohol wipes, actually stickers that are kind of comical, written in Chinese, to tell people that the vehicle is protected, a protected vehicle. And then it has an extensive owner's manual here that has a lot of stuff in it, so that's pretty good. So we'll take a look in here and see. This is our first look at the camera. As you can see, it's pretty hardy, and it will mount up under the rear view mirror and that. And then the rear camera is pretty straightforward. It's nice and small for the back window, and it has just a 3M sticky tape type mount. And again, it uses a USB-C, which will be running from the rear camera to the front camera. That's the standard, that's the actual brains of the outfit and where it'll go. The idea here, what we did, to jump ahead a little bit, is secure ourselves with some electricity to power up the unit and get it matched up with the app. It's very simple. I'm not going to go through step by step on how to do that. It truly, Vantrue did a nice job on the app. We were able to do it in just a few minutes. But what we did is we powered in the cord, and this has, like I said before, we're going to hardwire it, but for right now, we just plugged it into a battery box instead of our vehicle. And the whole point behind that was just basically so that we didn't end up draining the battery on the vehicle, and that just happened to be a battery box we use for other things, and it worked out real well. The other thing we did is we ran the camera, the rear camera wire back to the rear of the vehicle. Now obviously it's not going to stay just hanging out in the vehicle. The idea is that we are taking and making sure that the placement is going to be where we want it. Now to figure out where you're gonna, once you figure out your placement, they give you these nifty little primers. They're probably like similar to an alcohol wipe. They're calling it a primer. And the idea is we're just gonna clean the window up in the area of where we're gonna put this. Have a nice setup where it goes right up against and sets where you want it. Now remember, it's just a little bit off center because the camera, the front facing camera, if you want it centered in the vehicle, is going to be right there. Alright, so what we decided in the back was the molding on the door, the frame of the window, comes down in blocks here, And then the other problem is this vehicle has a up and down rear window, and my wife did not want to lose the ability to use that for understandable reasons. So we're going to mount the camera on the door, on the frame, and leave enough wire, and we realized it won't get pinched. So that's the magic of figuring out things before we filmed it. So I don't look like a total idiot, only a little bit of one. And that's where the camera's going to go. And then this wire will tuck up very neatly and very easily, actually, right up into here, into this headliner. And if we leave just enough out, that actually doesn't get pinched when it comes down. If you back up here, I'll close the door and show you that the wire will hang down right here on this side, and you'll just have a little bit showing. And it's that simple. All right, very good. All right, and then our wires are going to run up, and we're going to run them around under the edging and under all of the headline. Listen, $4.99 at Harbor Freight, super cheap. You know, part of the club there. And then all it is a set. I have a couple of sets of these, and they come in handy. And all it is for prying the headliners back, pulling those little tabs off, the little holders of all the different, you know, plastic. Over the course of time, definitely worthwhile. And Harbor Freight saved us the big $4 purchase there. So now all we're going to do is start running wire. All right, so we're back. The Vantrue hardwire kit for dash came in, and I want to show you what's in it. And this is going to bypass the cigarette lighter, the accessory lighter. So it's got the C, USB-C that goes in the end. And then it has 3 wires that you run down, and basically what they do, ground, your power, and then your accessories. So what this does is shuts off when you have accessories going. It'll keep it off, but this power will keep it so that there's power to it all the time for the motion and the G sensor when the vehicle is parked with your camera. So then it has these nifty little parts that really they've thought through, and again, Vantrue can't say enough good about them. So you pick what kind of fuse you have, and this plugs right into your fuse box, and then you take the existing fuse and put it in there, and then just plug it in. So these just sit into the fuse box, and it helps out that way. So real nifty, and again, there's 3 different sizes for the 3 different fuses. So, you know, they've thought it all through. The other nice thing that Vantrue has that a lot of them don't have is in this kit, you can see that this piece right here is adjustable, and you can adjust it from 11.6 volt or 12 volt. And as I said before, that prevents you from overusing your battery on your vehicle. So if there was somebody in front of your vehicle all night long, or wind was moving your vehicle around and it kept going off over and over and over again. And again, it would take an incredible amount of time for that to happen. But if you were parked maybe at an airport over the course of several days or something like that, that's where it probably could happen. I could see it maybe. But the idea is we're gonna now hardwire it in. So, all right, it's time. All right, so what we did, we used a multimeter, just very simply, and found in the fuse block, and it'll be different for each vehicle, but we found one that's an accessory, one that comes on when you turn the accessory on, and one that, is simply your 12 volt power constant. And we actually had the luxury of having two open spots that worked out real well, and it was very easy to find. Adler helped me out, and we figured pull that power cord there. And he's going to run this one
up and across.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab my tools to the headboard.
Yep.
And then I'll
Huh? Okay, no, that's the door. Are we better off coming up this side? These things, is that better?
probably.
Okay, let's do that then. Right down here. Just peel it back with your hand.
Is that going into the...
Peel it back with your hand. Fine, just get in the hand. You can push it right up. Here, look. You can see. Okay, you take it and you push it right into that little tower. Keep going.
Yep.
And it's setting right back the way it should be.
Yep.
Okay. Having video in today's day and age was the way to go. I can tell you that we did our research intently, and Vantrue was the one we decided to go with, and Vantrue, has knocked it out of the park with this product. We surround ourselves, when we make purchases, we surround ourselves with what we feel are quality products, and try not to cut corners on things that matter. And a lot of things that from the parking mode to motion to and just simply having a quality product.